Our top story, a political crisis unfolding in Maharashtra after Deputy Chief Minister Sharad Pawar resigned over allegations of corruption. While other NCP ministers have followed suit, Party Chief Sharad Pawar says there's no threat to the government. Smita Nair now reports on how CM Chavan is buying time.
I have sent my resignation to the CM's office and he has to accept it.
I have received a letter of resignation from Sharad Pawar, tendering resignation from the Council of Ministers. After discussing with the leaders of the both parties, I will take further action.
An unexpected resignation throwing the Congress NCP government in Maharashtra into a fresh crisis. What followed was NCP ministers sending their resignations and MLAs threatening to resign en masse. Faced with charges of irregularities in irrigation projects during his tenure as Water Resources Minister, the powerful NCP leader Sharad Pawar may be on the back foot, but his party is rallying around him.
There is no allegation of misappropriation and corruption against Mr. Pawar in black and white.
Facts should come before people of the Maharashtra. So we have given permission to him and I feel proud about that.
The resignation comes just ahead of a white paper on irrigation to be tabled in the Assembly and the beginning of a CAG audit into irrigation projects. 70,000 crore rupees were spent on these projects over a decade with only a 0.01% increase in irrigated area. Sharad Pawar held the portfolio between 1999 and 2009. Documents that seemingly indict Sharad Pawar and with CNNIBN show in the months leading up to the state assembly elections in 2009, Sharad Pawar gave what sources say are illegal clearances for as many as 32 projects between June and August. The green signal was given without mandatory clearances from the governing council of the Vidarbh Irrigation Development Corporation. These documents clearly show that the files were signed by only Sharad Pawar and the executive director of the VIDC, DP Shirke. Many of them were granted in one single day. In May 2008, Sharad Pawar's personal secretary wrote to the Secretary Irrigation asking to cancel 2 government resolutions in an apparent move to benefit contractors. The resignation, some in the Congress believe, is aimed at putting pressure on the party in Delhi to recall Mr. Chavan from the state, or at the very least get the Chief Minister to back off from the probe into the various alleged charges of corruption against NCP ministers. For the moment, though, it appears unlikely that the crisis will destabilize the government. In Mumbai, Smita Nair.
But taking a quick look at the numbers in the Maharashtra Assembly, the ruling Congress NCP combined has 171 MLAs, placing it comfortably over the halfway mark. In the event that the NCP withdraws, the government will fall short of majority by 36 MLAs. Of course, at this point, the other big question is whether the Pawar family and the NCP are facing a credibility crisis. Here's that debate from India at 9.
There are serious questions to be raised in the way the NCP is being run. Virtually all your senior ministers today are under scanner. Sharad Pawar is only the latest. In fact, the rumor goes that the NCP has become a cash and carry party. And these are serious charges that have been made. A 70,000 crore scam is being accused. Sharad Pawar is being accused when it comes to irrigation. Contracts that were handed over to favored builders, a number of them just before the elections without the rules being followed.
Ajit Dada this afternoon, this evening, has set an example of voluntarily stepping down. There was nobody. Chief Minister did not ask him for his resignation. The Governor did not ask him his resignation. The High Court did not ask his resignation. His boss, the party chief, did not ask his resignation. He has volunteered to put in his papers only with a view that let the probe go. And look at his popularity, look at his following, that all the ministers have stood behind him.
For last 6 months we have argued on that. That land is not 0.1% as it is said, and that's why we are saying that you come out with a white paper. We are time and again saying that you come out with a white paper, and that's why to give an open gate, open inquiry, no chances of obstacle, Sharad Pawar decided to resign. Now you come out with a white paper and prove on record that the irrigation land is only 0.1%. That's our challenge to anybody.